Snake eyes again.
Shut up back there! How am I supposed to concentrate? I got dogs going to a racetrack. You bringing a goddamn snake to a carnival. Starting to feel like a zookeeper.
Well, at least my snake's quiet. He just sleeps.
You stay with the carnival anyway. Money stinks.
'Cause every town we hit's crawling with field life.
Field lice.
Chicks, man. They like to hang around for the excitement.
And what chick would want you?
Hey, they all pushovers for anyone in show business.
Well, I better go take a look-see. Somebody might be trying to cop a free ride.
Yeah, you be careful.
Who's in here? What's going on here? You better come out of there now. I'll come after you. Oh, Jesus.
Hey, fella. Shh. Damn you! What's the matter with you? Bill? Hey, Bill, that you?
Oh, that was a wonderful pork roast, Mrs.
Thank you, Father.
Do you know why a pig is like a saint?
No, Father.
Because he gets more praise after he's dead than when he's alive. Didn't like it, eh?
Now, that's not the sort of joke one expects to hear from a priest.
I'll try to be more careful from now on.
Yeah.
No, leave that. I'm gonna read a little while.
Matt, you old son of a gun, how have you been?
Oh, good, Em. Real good.
Enough talk. Where's my drink?
All right.
Hi.
May I introduce my daughter, Kim? Evelyn is a real live witch.
Are you really? Yes, really. That I'm a witch who uses her powers for good. How can it be good if it's witchcraft? Well, witches do a lot of good. We heal the sick. We foretell the future and advise lovers. We promote fertility. But don't worry, Matt. I'm not promoting any right now. Matt, Brady's in the den making campaign speeches again, boring everybody to tears.
Well, I'll rescue them. Excuse me?
Certainly. This is a lot better party than your last one, Mommy. Thanks, son. I'm glad you could come, Em. How's your drink? Need some ice? No, mustn't dilute it. Let's sit down. Why not? Do you use a crystal ball? A crystal ball is just a prop for fake fortune tellers. I use things that people touch or hold. Like money? People can't hold on to that long enough to make an impression. Simple things. Something that picks up a person's rhythm, their vibes. Like what? Rounds and the coffee cup can tell a lot. Can you read mine? Can't read Coco. Let me see your hand. Obey your parents.
Brady, be a good mayor and stop talking so much. Just trying to pick up a few votes. You want to pick up a few votes? Shut up. Hello, Madam Witch. Will I make any money in the stock market this year?
Does a pig find troubles in the mud?
How about the dog track? Any predictions on that?
I have a couple.
Well, I didn't know you were a clairvoyant, Father.
Doesn't take ESP to know that gambling will make a lot of people miserable. Some people very rich.
For someone who pays no taxes, you have a lot to say.
Matt, I haven't been introduced to Father Farrow yet.
Evelyn, this is Father Farrow, St. Mike's new pastor. Father Farrow, Evelyn Downs, our town historian.
And local sorceress.
Yes, so I've heard.
Heard a lot about you, too.
Yes, I bet you have.
No, I've been doing some research. You're descended from the Sligo Pharaohs, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Oh, that's a fascinating family. Goes all the way back to the Druids. They burned witches, smashed temples, and carried on like a one-family inquisition.
I'll go to talk to my uncle. He spends most of his time shaking the family tree.
Father Farrow seems to have inherited some of their reforming zeal.
Perhaps just a touch.
Considering your family history, Father, I sure would like to have a look at that coffee cup.
Bet you won't find it very interesting. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Sure as if I saw it in my crystal ball.
Would you mind telling me what you saw in my cup?
If you walk me to my car, I'll talk to you about it.
Yeah, sure. If you think you should drive, I can drop you.
Never mind about me. You're the one who's in danger.
Is that what you saw in my cup?
You have a powerful enemy.
Oh, Matt Perry. He doesn't scare me.
Oh, not Matt Perry. Never before felt the presence of evil so strongly. It was as if I were looking into the face of Satan.
Come on, Evelyn. Parlor tricks are one thing. We're alone now.
We're not alone. I don't know exactly what it was I saw in the cup. But it wasn't human.
Did it, have a forked tail and little horns?
He wants your soul. Is that a joke to you?
That wasn't Satan you saw, that was me.
How can I make you understand?
Well, let me put it this way. If the devil came to Earth to destroy a priest, he'd choose one that was worth destroying, wouldn't he? Someone worthy of his attention.
Father, I'm very sure about this.
Well, Satan thinks I'm that important. That's something of an honor, isn't it? I'm very flattered. In any case, don't worry about me anymore. I can take care of myself, all right. All right? Good night, Evelyn.
Sheriff, I'm Denise Williams, Channel 3. Could I talk with you a moment?
Sure.
Okay, you stand here. I'll talk a little, police have a mystery on their hands, something like that. And then I'll walk over to you and do an interview, okay?
Right.
Okay. Last night, a runaway train came to a dead stop in a remote area of Greene County. Today, the police have a mystery on their hands. This is Greene County Sheriff George Tatum. What's the word on victim, Sheriff?
There was a young man found on the train who was declared dead at the scene. The engineer was dead when we found him. The only survivor is the brakeman who's listed in critical condition.
Do you have any idea what caused all this?
We're investigating that.
Will this affect the opening of the new dog track?
No way. Everything's under control.
Everything's under control. 2 people dead and 1 in critical condition.
No further comment.
Action News will keep you up to date on the latest developments in this story. From Greene County.
Next time, ring a little longer, will you, Peggy? I barely heard you.
Sorry, Dr. Sheridan.
What's up? He's been stirring. He said something. Raise his head a little, please.
It sounded something like steak or quake.
Okay. Save that for Sheriff Tatum. Just watch his vital signs. Don't leave him for a minute, okay?
Right.
I gotta go check on those autopsies. If you need me, I'll be in pathology.
Oh, have fun. Sorry.
Good morning, Kathy.
Morning, Doctor.
Maggie, I got here as fast as I could. How's the patient?
Crossing over into your territory.
Where is he?
Down at 101.
What happened?
I don't know, but I still haven't talked to Owens. Maybe the dead can tell us what the living can't. What is it, Doctor?
Farmer. His son said he was attacked by a snake.
His pulse is a little slow. Did you check for serum sensitivity?
We're on the way.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Oh, sorry. I was up all night.
What'd you find out?
No, fascinating things. Fascinating. Hungry? Home cooked?
No, thanks.
The engineer. Just a plain old massive coronary. Now, he was working on a drinker's liver. Probably would have given him trouble in a couple of years, but other than that, pretty healthy.
Skip the details. Did you find out anything?
Yep. Okay, hold it. Look at this. Voila.
Christ. What caused that?
Not sure yet. Some kind of puncture.
Got any unofficial guesses?
I think it's a bite.
Bite?
Venomous lizard, reptile, probably snake.
If there's some kind of dangerous snake crawling around, maybe we ought to make some sort of announcement.
I'd watch myself if I were you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Matt Perry has everything staked on that dog track opening.
What's the dog track got to do with it?
You know rumors. You announced there's a renegade rattler loose, and in a week they'll call it a boa constrictor.
I was in the Peace Corps in South America. I saw a lot of snake bites, but I've never seen anything like this. Maybe we ought to bring in an expert from the university.
Perry won't like outsiders nosing around.
I wasn't appointed by Matt Perry, Dr. Owens. I'm calling somebody in now. You're just a kid?
Yeah, just a kid with an A1 case of virulent syphilis.
Hi.
How you doing?
Okay. You're Dr. Hendricks.
There's supposed to be Dr. Sheridan to pick me up here. He send you?
I'm Dr. Sheridan.
Oops.
My car's over here.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Well, what about these snake bites? What's so unusual?
Only one of them is unusual.
Describe it.
Well,
Now, listen, I don't want to offend you, but you might be overreacting.
you'll change your mind when you see the corpse. I just want to drop in on one patient. It's on the way to the lab. Is that okay?
No.
We were clearing the south pasture. When I found Daddy, a rattler had been at him.
How do you know it was a rattler?
It was still there. Besides, I seen lots of them. But I ain't never seen one as weird as this.
Weird. Weird in what way?
He stood straight up on his tail, swaying in the wind like a cornstalk.
Stood up?
Stood up. Then I chopped off his head with the hedge cutter, but the rest of his body just stood there, straight as an arrow. I got him right here.
Well, it's a diamondback, all right. This is thick. You're a big specimen for this area. It's just a rattlesnake. There's nothing special about it.
Yeah. Well, you haven't seen what I told you about at the airport yet? That's the wrong guy. I guess he's on the autopsy table. Where's Dr. Owens?
He had a call from the mayor.
What happened to the cadaver that was in here, the young male?
Released.
On whose authority?
Dr. Owens.
What funeral home?
Someplace in Freeburg. Here it is, Freeburg Crematorium.
I mean, getting high, that's not gonna help.
Yeah, well, Father, thanks.
I just see a mass occasionally. You know, when problems build up, you can give them to God, you know. He can be quite a trip, too.
Yeah, Father, I know what you mean.
Well, God bless. Nice going, Father Flanagan. Yeah.
Father, it's Evelyn.
Oh, hi, Evelyn. How are you?
It's happened. He's here.
Who's here?
Your enemy, the one I told you about last night. I think I understand everything now.
You know something, Evelyn? You're more religious than I am.
There are things you have to learn. Your life may depend on it.
All right. I'll, come over a little later.
No. Now, I'll come to you. Promise me. Promise me you won't go out tonight.
Okay, Evelyn, stay cool. I'll be here all night. You can come tell me about it.
Well, ma'am, this case is closed.
I feel like such a fool having brought you here on a wild goose chase. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. I mean, if anything happens, call me and I'll come back.
You're a nice man, Paul. Thanks.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Don't tell me you never heard of Perry. Where you been? You could bet he's gonna skim a nice piece off them dog track profits, that's for sure.
You want to watch the road, please?
I don't have to. I know it by heart.
You're on the left side of the road.
Of course, Perry is a little dishonest, no more than he ought to be. Holy, I'll be damned. What'd I do wrong?
Beats me.
I never got stopped by an ambulance before.
I think that's for me. Hi. You missed me already?
There's been another snake attack. Same symptoms as the first one.
The one that got away.
This one you'll see.
Well, how can you be sure?
I hijacked it.
I've never seen this kind of toxic reaction. I'm not familiar with it.
This is so weird. All these snake bites like some sort of crazy epidemic. I don't know how to cope with it.
Let's get back to the hospital, okay?
Okay.
All right. Sheriff, they got some kind of snake over at Willard's Hardware.
Anybody hurt?
No, they got it boxed in.
What kind of snake is it?
Black one?
Natch.